up, peoples of Twitch? Welcome back to another stream on the Meadow SMP. Now, usually I would have already swapped off to another different world, a different server, maybe my super flat survival world, whatever, but you know what, today I felt like committing a small amount of murder, and you know what needs to be murdered? Those bloody guardians. We need to drain the rest of that monument. And I'm actually kind of curious to see how much the admin did without me, because the admin is a terrifying force of nature. They are very much to be feared. I am extraordinarily curious to see how much they got done while I wasn't there. You hate guardians, don't we all? Don't we all, admin? Don't we all? Okay, let's actually first stock up my potatoes. My potato stash in my inventory is very much running out. Okay, let's just grab that real quick. The admin is gonna have to put, like, more chests in front of here soon. Like, that, I'm terrified for that day. The amount of potatoes that the admin has is actually insane. The admin said something I didn't like. And apparently your fork was- oh no! It was in your shulk inventory the whole stream? That is depressing. Okay, have you ever watched the Notch versus Bethesda lawsuit? I have never watched that lawsuit. No, I have not. But welcome to the chat, pleadingly. Welcome. Good, glad to see you here. Great to see you. Hello. Okay, let's get going. I am so excited to see what's gone on since last time we were there. As I've said, the admin is a terrifying force of nature. I never want to actually be in a serious war with them. I mean, except for the chicken war. I definitely won the chicken war. We can all agree that I definitely won the chicken war. Yep, that was totally me that won that one. Now, it happened over Minecraft trying to trademark the word scrolls. What? Scrolls have existed for not millions of years, but thousands of years! How on earth would they try to trademark it? A chicken war sounds epic. It was epic. It was absolutely amazing. And you're also having KFC for dinner. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, KFC is great. KFC is great unless you're a vegetarian. Then I'm not sure what you'd eat from Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know, maybe a Kentucky Fried Cucumber? Not sure. I don't know how they had that idea. Yeah. That was a hole! Okay. Yeah, you don't know how they had that idea, and we're like, yeah, this will work. Yeah, I don't know how they thought they could trademark the word scrolls. Seems kind of crazy. Oh, there's something here. You hit a chicken dispenser under the- oh, yeah, let's not talk about the chicken war. I definitely won the chicken war! We all know that I won the chicken war! Definitely! I mean, of all of the things that were done in the chicken war, currently, the only remaining piece of the chicken war, other than the massive amount of eggs that we all still have, is that bloody chicken that I built. You got a famous YouTuber's head on a server, you were forever happy. Oh, that is amazing! Good for you, times 100. Why is this? Wait a moment. Wait, the admin did 2 sides! Admin, how much have you done? They did all of that! And they drained- Yo, admin, you're crazy. Admin, you're crazy. You've done so much. But yeah, you got a famous YouTuber's head on a server. That is amazing. Good for you, Volk. Good job. Congratulations, times 20. Okay, so apparently the admin hates guardians. We've gotten to the point where trying to build walls is going to be incredibly hard. But you know what? It's a-okay. The admin's working on that wall, so I'm gonna work on a wall over here. I'm gonna work on a wall over here. I'm gonna do that. No profanity. Yeah, we got the auto mod for that. Yeah, no profanity. We try to say PG-13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, okay, there we go. We're all good to go. Okay, how are you all doing, chat? How are you all doing? We just went down to 3 viewers. I think that it's just what, admin? What? Oh, there's kelp there. That's great. Your chapstick has went to the back room. Oh, that's not great. You can, I can start draining. Okay, I'll start draining then. I will be helpful. I am a helpful Pukati. I'm not sure if a Pukati is a thing. Is a Pukati a thing? I don't think so. Unless it is me. Never mind, it was in your PC. Oh, wait. Your chapstick was in your PC? I am no end of concerned. Your chapstick was in your... Why? Yeah, it fell... Oh, no. Oh, that is not good. Oh, no. Wait, what happened to all the sponges? Didn't we have, like, almost 2 stacks? Oh, well. Hi there. Not today, please, sir. Not today! Okay. Let's drain this out. If we just put that there, that did almost nothing. That did almost nothing. Okay, well, we're just gonna spam drain like we did before, because it works so much better than actual, like, planned draining, apparently. I just heard a fork go swing, and I'm concerned. And since you're sick, that really... Oh, no, that is not great. Well, I guess if you were sick, and then your chapstick, which you put on your mouth, fell into your computer, could you say that your computer now has a virus? Ha ha. Feel free to unfollow. Feel free to unfollow after that one. No, please don't. I usually don't do those, but I had to. I had to. It was right there, chat. It was right there. Welcome back to following, folks. Welcome back to following. I just heard a forky. That does not cease to weird me out whenever I hear that. Okay, so admin is just struggling to defeat a fish. They're having fun with that. Because it's not a fish. We already agreed that it's not a fish. We already agreed that it's not a fish. So that's great. That's great. Bruh! An ad window to put up and then go with the oh, why? Yeah, sorry. I have regularly scheduled ads, like every 30 minutes, I think it is, so that pre-roll ads are disabled. Otherwise, anybody who comes in gets pre-roll ads. You're going to you're going to Ohio? No! No! I don't want to lose one of my followers to an NPC. Don't go to Ohio. Don't become the NPC. No! No! Don't do it. Don't do it, Volk. Don't do it. Okay, let's just clear out all of this. La 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 la. Tra la 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 la, having a great time, having a great time, it's a good way. That looks damp. Fun. Okay, let's just drain all of that. That looks not damp, but you know what, it's fine. We're just kind of like randomly draining this. This is probably like the worst way to go about this, and I'm sure the admin is having a miniature stroke somewhere up there, but you know what, it's a-okay. You're a-okay. Wait, Volk, are you actually going to Ohio? Are you actually going to Ohio? Or did you just say something completely different? Not so many. Okay, so the admin is having quite a large stroke somewhere up there. Nice to know. Okay, let's go deal with this. Mr. Moofy! Hello, Mr. Moofy! Welcome to the chat! Hey, look, we have organs! Anyway, welcome to the chat, Mr. Moofy. Welcome. Today we are going to be fighting guardians and destroying their homes so that no future children of theirs can spawn. Because we hate them. We hate the guardians. They can all just die. They are miserable. They are terrible. Although the admin's actually the one doing all the killing right now. I'm just draining stuff. Although, I'm killing all future generations of guardians, so I think that I actually have the better job here when it comes to guardian hatred. Anyway, there's just so much sponge. I love the sponge. I should go on a voyage to get more sponge. That would be helpful. Yes, that's definitely not just me wanting to stop draining stuff because I'm bored of draining. No, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, let's relocate the indigenous population of guardians and kill the ones that— No! idea, but it's like a human. I just see. Why'd you have to put it like that, Mr. Movie? Why'd you have to put it like that? No! Mr. Movie, no! Mr. Movie, no! No! Why did you have to do me in like that, Mr. Movie? Mr. Movie, no! Ah! No! Let's just collect all my sponges. I like my sponges. I don't want to lose my sponges. We'll have a dry sponge. Sponge blab. Not only that, but you are destroying their life. No! Mr. Movie! Mr. Movie, you're just doing me dirty, Mr. Movie! Oh my gosh, Mr. Movie, no! Oh well, it's fine, chat. It's fine. I promise I'm not that terrible of a person. This is not helping my case, is it? This is really not helping my case. This is just really not helping my case. But you know what? It's fine, chat. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's fine. There's a dolphin in here. Oh, thank goodness gracious. The dolphin is outside. I'm just getting dolphin scars through the wall. I don't want to have to murder another dolphin.
Thank you, Dark Souls.
That's what they all say. Shush, you shush. Oh, hello. Welcome to the chat, Mighty Hop. Ignore the semi-dead just floating around. Welcome. Thank you so much for the 4-month re-sub. Happy 4 months. That is an amazing threshold. Have I been? Oh my gosh, I'm old. I've been an affiliate for 4 months. Oh, how long have I been affiliate for? Oh god, I'm old! Oh, hello, welcome to the chat, our evidence, and welcome again, Mighty Hop. Thank you once again for the subscription. Welcome to the chat. Sponge! Yeah, I'm sure that the admin is having, like, a very large stroke watching this. I'm sure that they're just having a massive stroke. They like to, like, draw, like, a line through this, draining it. No, I just kind of go, and drain everything all at once. Terrible way to do it, but I do it. I do it anyways, because nobody can stop me! Okay, let's just do all of this out, and all of it. Admin has listened to your mic peak every song. True, they do. I don't know how my mic is still going. Your PC crashed! No, it must have been that virus. It must have been that virus. Yep, it's definitely that virus. That is by far the joke that I am the most proud of in my entire life. Every single joke I have ever made, nothing will ever amount to that joke. I would just like to say that now. It also might be the most terrible joke I've said. It's a little bit of a mix of both. It's quite a bit of a mix of both. Hello there, admin. You fell down a flight of stairs to our eminence! Eminence! What? Be right back! No! You can't just leave like that! You can't just leave like that! No! Damn, bro, that's lit! No! No, that's not lit! Eminence! You can't just leave us on that cliffhanger! You can't just leave us on that cliffhanger! Would it be called a stair hanger? Not really sure. Would it be called a stair hanger? Not sure. If you go, oh yeah, that's what I've been doing with all my sponges. That's how come we don't have a furnace set up anywhere, because we've just been using a platform on the nether to drain the sponges. Also, I refuse to say sponge normally. I realize I just said sponge. Never mind! All of my life ambition, all of my goals, everything that I've ever said is worth nothing. It's worth nothing now. What is my word worth? I've already broken it. I broke it in my statement of my word. Lovely. Okay, let's just place down our giant heckin' chonkers clonk of sponge. Oh, you made Christmas cookies today. That sounds great. Gimme! Volk beat me to it. That was fast, Volk. That was really fast, Volk. Yeah, it's Christmas cookie. What type? Were they like sugar cookies, gingerbread cookies? I don't know. A cookie made out of pine needles? Not sure what that would taste like. Probably not. Would a cookie made out of pine needles taste like a Christmas tree? I mean, it would be made out of tree, so it would be like the ultimate Christmas cookie. You don't care what you need to cookie. Need cookie. We all need cookie. Cookie is great. They were butter cookies with jam. That is great. I would totally make my own Christmas cookies all the time if it weren't for the fact that I am a terrible, terrible baker. Like, legit, last time I tried to cook something, I just about made the sequel to Frankenstein. It was bad. It was really, really, really bad, chat. Give me, yeah, this is just exactly what I am feeling right now. This is exactly what I'm feeling right now about the cookies. The cookies equal yum yum cookie. And who on earth did this? What terrible, terrible creature did this horrendous thing? I don't know who did that, but you. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Checks out, yeah. Okay, hello there. Let's commit some murder. Hey, we have a fork. I don't really need the hoe. We're getting attacked. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Oh, that's our first murder of the day, chat! Wow, it's legit 16 minutes into the stream. This is bizarre. The first murder was 16 minutes into the stream. What is wrong with me? I think I've fallen off, chat. I think I've fallen off. I think I'm going crazy. It's legit 16 minutes into the stream, and it's the first murder. Make a new hardcore world. Oh, yeah. Oh, hardcore was interesting. Hardcore was No! Stop killing Guardians of Raisin! No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They attack me, I attack them. It's a-okay. It's a-okay, chat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not discrimination because I killed them all. It's perfectly okay. Okay, and hardcore is what? Hardcore is interesting. We are recovering a previously flooded— There we go! Admin has said it nicely. We are recovering a previously flooded temple. We're restoring it. We're great. Guardians are an invasive Exactly. Exactly. We're just returning it to its former glory. Ignore the fact that it's surrounded by an ocean. It was definitely flooded by not good means. They are attacking because you're destroying their home? Well, you know what? I dare say that they were destroying my home because this is my home. Yeah, this is my place. So it was definitely my place the whole time. So they're just chasing me out of my own home. See? It's fine, chat. It's perfectly fine, chat. It's a-okay. But yeah, I don't know if I'll make another hardcore world. I might. But it's also not as great because I play very, very stupidly. I'm an incredibly stupid player. Like, very, very much so. So, hardcore isn't exactly a great fit for me. Reckless, yeah, that's a much better way to put it, admin. That is a much, much better way to put it. I'm a very, very reckless player. Very, very reckless. I wonder, I think that can you, oh yeah, you can fill up a cauldron inside the nether. That's actually the only reason the cauldrons that exist. You will sub dear for the next month for you to make another one. Oh, we'll have to see, did I use up all my sponges that quickly? We will have to see, oh, it's wet, and it didn't do anything, that's depressing. We shall see, maybe once the play I'm doing in real life is over, I'll start another one. Like, I have said that about so many things now, though. Like, there are so many things that I'm considering doing once the play I'm in ends, but, like, seriously, it's, like, all on that. Because the amount of time that the play after school takes, in fact, I actually probably should have looked at my calendar because I know that I'm gonna have to cancel future streams because I have evening plays. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll post on Discord when I actually look at my calendar and realize which ones I'm gonna be missing. Oh, they're attacking me through the wall! How on earth are they doing that? Like, that's not fair! I can't attack them through the wall! Why do they get to attack me through the wall? Like, broski! Ow! They're attacking me through the sand! All the homies like Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, it's fun. It's great, it's great, it's great. It's insane. It is, you wanted— Ow! Don't die, Volk! Don't die, Volk! You're like one of my only subscribers, Volk, don't die! No, you're good, you're great. Yeah, Volk, you make up like 6 of my followers. Please don't die. Also, just don't die, because you just don't die. That just sounds like a great thing. Just don't die, yeah. There we go. Okay, let's take out all of the spams. My view count just dropped to 5. Apparently people don't like being told don't die. Your money back, you die. No, I don't get like any money at all anyways for streaming. Like it is almost zero gain for me, so I legit just do it because I like playing Minecraft. And then if I stream, I don't look as crazy when I talk to myself. Just saying that is why I do this, because then I can talk to myself and I excuse me, princess, and I only seem slightly crazy. See, it's perfect, chat. It's like a win-win relationship. It's a win-win relationship. I don't seem as crazy. You guys get to witness the crazy. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, wait, do you get to witness the crazy? Because I'm not technically crazy. Am I crazy? I mean, the admin is desperately trying to... Didn't he almost refer to your peer? Yes, I have done that on multiple occasions. We can just shush. Don't you get like $2 per sub? Yeah, I think it's about that. I think it's about that, but I don't get a lot of like I get a few. I realize that this is not working that great in my favor. You know, it's fine. Just heads up, kids. If you Pog money, yeah. If you want something that's going to make you money, don't go into Twitch streaming unless you strike it big, or even just like medium big-ish. You don't really get a lot from it. It's great and it's fun to do. I would definitely recommend it for like to do, but not as a career unless you like strike it crazy big. But like I've been thinking about it. I don't think I'd ever really want to be uber famous. Like, I mean, it would really suck. Like, could you imagine whenever you go outside, you would have to wear decent clothes? Because there's always a chance you meet someone who like, kind of knows you. Like, that would just be terrible. Like, it's like the nightmare of, like, going out to your store in, like, your sweatpants, because, like, no one's gonna see me, no one's gonna recognize me, and then legit every single person does. You glitched the follower count, you followed and then unfollowed really quickly. Yo, no. Oh no, well, fun. If you were famous, you would actually have to buy good clothes and stop looking like a- Exactly. I just, like, live looking like a homeless person. Exactly. I mean, yeah, I do not dress great, and I don't care. I just don't care. Nobody can make me dress nice. Nobody can, and nobody ever will. Which is why I don't want to be famous. Life story of Pukati. Don't make me famous. I like dressing like a hobo. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I just would not want to. Also, then I would actually have to worry about the creeps in the chat that I get. Like, I already have a decent amount of creeps that already freak me out every now and again. If I was famous, I would have like 4,000 times as many. So let's just not do that, actually, guys. Let's just not do that. Although, it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to- Me and my 6 viewers here, we're basically famous, chat. Basically famous! Can't you just ban the creeps? Oh, I've tried! I've done it before! Oh my god, it's actually insane. There have been some interesting moments on this stream. You're gonna go blow your nose out for the next 600,000 hours. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Oh my gosh, literally the craziest thing happened yesterday. Okay, so because my parents like it that I don't drown, I do a lot of swim lessons. Like even now. Ow, meanie birds, you can just shush, admin. What a wuss. Anyway, so my parents like to try to make it so I don't drown. So I take like swim lessons even now, like really advanced ones now at this point. To the point where I actually have to do like speed swims. But like 10 minutes before the speed swim yesterday, my nose started like gushing blood. Like not just like a little trickle, no, it just started like pouring blood. And I'm just like, yo, that's not good. So I'm like getting out of the pool and I'm trying to stem the blood. And the instructor, they're just like, well, I got other kids, so they're starting the time swim. And then my nose finally stops bleeding. I'm like, well, you know what? My parents pay money to be here. Swim lessons are expensive. So I'm all just like, hey, put me back in, lady. I'm good to go. So she counts me in. I'm all like, great, and I head out on my speed swim. And then I finished before everybody else. And I'm just like, yo, I was legit like losing like half of my bodily fluids. Legit like maybe 5 minutes ago, guys. Like 5 to 10 minutes ago, guys. I was just like bleeding out of my head, and you guys are just meandering. It was a great moment. It was a great moment, and I felt incredibly athletic, which is insane because I'm not. I cannot even run like a block. I cannot run a block to save my life. Nice. Yes, it was a great Pukity athletic. Guys, you'll see me at the Olympics next year. So, summer, what is it, 2028 Olympics? That's not next year. I have no clue when the next Summer Olympics is. Well, you guys will see me in the next Summer Olympics, guys! Got this. Got this. Ultimate Pukity bro moment. Wait a minute. Did I actually swim all the things I needed? Did I actually swim all the laps I needed to? Wait, did I? I did. I think I did. I think I did. I think I did. Maybe I did. Huh. Can't run a mile without feeling dead. See, I'm Canadian, so I can't run a kilometer without being dead. I can't even run half a kilometer. It's just insane. It's insane. I am so unathletic. I'm not sure how I beat everybody at the time swim. I have no clue how I didn't. I just have no clue how I beat them. But you know what? It's a-okay. It's a-okay. Because I'm not gonna drown, chat. I'm not gonna drown. Might drown in Minecraft. I think I actually have drowned in Minecraft a few times. But you know what? It's a-okay. It's a-okay. Just because swimming is overrated. Imagine swimming when you can just sink and live on the ground. See, swimming is overrated. We're just gonna live on the ground here. I just want to get my sponges, though, before they despawn. I just want to get my sponges so I can keep draining this, because I don't want the Guardians to be able to spawn here. Which technically, actually, inside this layer, they can't spawn. Inside of this layer, it's too far away from the temple to even spawn. This layer of here is solely because I want to eventually decorate the temple, and I want to have a little bit of room around it. Which, eventually, maybe, this will be drained in about 6 months. Although, actually, now that the admin's on it, it actually might get done within, like, maybe a month. Not even a month, honestly. I would gander to say that this will be drained before, in, like, maybe 2 weeks max. Like, we are a great team. We're a great team. I goof off and the admin works, and then it just gets done. It's perfect, chat. It is a great it's a mutualistic relationship. We help each other. Love Saya. I got the big words to describe how helpful I am. It's a good moment. Steal something from the admin! We love stealing something from the admin! Let's go! Let's go steal something from the admin right after saying what a positive influence I am on the admin. Oh, wait, actually, I want to grab my sponges so they don't despawn. That is slightly important. Why do you have your fork? Ow! Jack! Have the fork, have my fork. Pest. What a pest. What a guy. Yeah, let's go steal something from the admin. We love stealing from the admin. Okay, I need to grab all my sponges. There we go, we got all the floating sponges, I think, which means, oh, no, there's a little more over here. There we go. Oh, Dolphin's Grace, very, very helpful. Now, we can look for, nope, nothing here. You're a yeah, of course I know. I cannot look at that word seriously anymore. A while ago, you know the song Toxic? I don't know who wrote it, because I know nothing about music. Do I read manga? I've read a very, very small amount, but not a lot, so I doubt that I would know of a manga you're about to reference. But I will smile and laugh and pretend to know about it. I can do that. I can do that if you want. Yeah, but so a little bit ago, Yeah, we got this smile face, we got this smile face, yeah. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I cannot take the word toxic seriously anymore, because last year, a kid in my social class, because we had a project, we were supposed to make a game based around some social studies concepts in order to teach stuff, because teachers try to be fun. They usually fail miserably, but they do try to be fun. So, this kid decided to code an entire video game. And for the song, they just simply took a karaoke version of Toxic. I don't know who sang it. I really don't. I don't know music. And then they just played the kazoo for every single singing part. So it was just the music of Toxic combined with kazoo music, and I'm just like, what? Because here's all my bread. I'm gonna go feed this to my villagers. I've stolen this from the admin. This is mine now. This is just mine now. So now I cannot take the word toxic seriously. I just can't. Whenever I hear it, all I can think of is that stupid kazoo music, which is also absolutely awesome. Oh god, that guy was great. That guy was great. They got like full marks on the creativity aspect of it. It was great. Oh, I should. Yeah. You know the admin reads my chat, right? But it's fine. It's fine. Yes. Yeah. You know that the admin reads the chat. Yeah. Admin reads the chat. No, Mr. Murphy! You gotta go! No, Mr. Murphy, stay! It's fine. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just legit just yawned so hardcore. Oh no, admin, come back! No, admin, come back! Admin! I rely on you to do the work while I goof off! Admin, come back! Admin, no! Mr. Moofy, I'm blaming you! Mr. Moofy! No, it's fine, you're good, Mr. Moofy. You're good. I try to unalive the admin all the time. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's just block off this whole corridor so I can get some nice dry sponges. No, I will never say that properly. I don't care. Steals another one? Fine! Steal his life! Well, I mean, if the chat requests it. Oh. Never mind, the admin has spoken. He just deleted them. No! You lost your session. Oh no, admin! Get him! It's fine. We'll just go steal another thing from the admin. It's fine. Admin, no. Admin, no. I think the admin has spoken. I don't think it'll go great if we try to steal his life. I don't think it'll go great. Wonder if you can... What the heck? Since when did it... Always? You wasted 300. I think that the admin can refund your points. I think. Hey admin, how do you feel about giving up your life for the greater good? Admin. How do you feel about giving up your life for the greater good? Just thinking. No! Okay, well... Please, admin, no. One second. I think that I might be able to refund stuff. I'm not sure. I think I can. No, I can't. I don't know how to find the button. I'm a good streamer, chat. I'm a great streamer. I'm a great streamer, chat. You stan! You stan! I'm concerned! I just realized that we did not steal something from the admin. Wait. Okay. I don't wanna... Yeah, the admin space is very, very... Oh-ho! 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 We can steal something. Oh, I'm gonna steal their sand. I'm gonna steal their sand. I'm gonna steal their sand. Just right from the middle. It's gonna give them a minor stroke. It's high. Oh no, my elytra! I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. You're only in this stream for you, Redmond. Pookie is just the bridge that brings us together. Oh, a gifted sub to Mr. Movie. Admin. Thank you for the gifted sub, admin. Let's go. Hey, look at that, admin's here. Yeah, let's go. Welcome to the sub. Welcome to the sub club. Oh my god, that rhymes! Welcome to the sub club, Mr. Moofy. I'm a freaking genius, guys. Yeah, hype. Let's go. I got all the emotes now. Got all the emotes. Also, I am so excited. Eventually, in several years, I'll be able to do follower emotes. Either that or partner. So if you guys want to see Pukati follower emotes, either you gotta stick around here for I think it's 2 years, or just let's get to partner. That also works. It's fine, chat. It's fine. I only need a 75 viewer average. That's not too far off, guys. We got 5 viewers. Only 70 off. It's a-okay, chat. We got the plans. We got the big plans here. Got the ambition. We got it all, chat. You believe in partner. Yeah, we got this. We got this 5 viewers at a time. You got exactly. Okay. Let's swim up here. Oh, there's a little like fountain there. That's not great. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay, now I just gotta take out all these sponges. So I don't know how to get that sponge. I have no clue I'm supposed to get that. So I'm gonna have to fly onto that sponge. Well, you know what? I can actually do a lot of stuff later. If you grow on if you grow on YouTube, your Twitch will grow as well. True. It will. I'm planning on doing a lot more stuff. It's hard to find new viewers. It is a lot, but it is difficult. But yeah, I'm planning on doing more YouTube stuff later. Wow, thank you, for the wow. Hello, welcome to the chat. Oh, look, your PC does not do well on world load. Oof, RIP admin. Can we have an F in the chat for the admin's computer? What's up? Welcome. Money off. What's up? Oh my gosh, I only discovered what the WhatsApp is actually from like a while back. F. Thank you for the F, Mr. Muffy. Thank you for the F. See, admin, the chat mourns your loss. The chat mourns your loss. Okay. Welcome to 1995. I'm like joking. Welcome to 1995. What's up? Yeah, I legit just watched that movie like a few months ago. What's up? I could do this all day. What's up? I could do this all day. We got this. Every Yeah, we got this. Did not know that movie was made in 1995. It was just so random. Like, the whole movie, I think, makes me look normal. Which takes skill. It takes an incredible amount of skill, that. What is up, my brothers? Okay, let's take out all of this sponge. Oh, there's even more sponge over here. And there we go. Oh, there's even more sponge over here. Got all of this sponge. And more sponge over here. I think that I'm slowly losing my... You don't remember that much about the movie? I watched it... Oh, my goodness gracious. I think I watched it a year ago. It was a different school year. But I thought I watched it so soon! I always have the I'm old moments on stream? Why? Oh, I'm so old. A Budweiser commercial. Have to admit, I don't see a lot of those. I don't see a lot of those, but I can believe. I can believe he got this. Okay, there we go. Let's grab all this. Oh, there we go. And more Spanish over here. The giant fork noise is always incredibly disconcerting whenever I hear it. Also, technically, oh my goodness gracious! This is a trident. It's meant for stabbing fish. You know what fork also only has 3 prongs? A seafood fork. They're just a lot tinier. A seafood fork is basically just a miniature trident, guys! Or is a trident simply a very large seafood fork? Which one? It's just a big fork meant for eating big fish? Yeah, we just gotta find, like, heckin' chonkers fish. That's just the plan. I just had a really dumb thought about, like, an absolute, like, freaking massive cod getting added to Minecraft. And for a moment, it was really, really funny. But then I imagined legit just boating along, having a great time, heading towards, like, exploration, hoping to find a mushroom island or whatever. And just seeing, like, an absolutely massive cod come underneath your boat. Like, I'm talking massive. Like, at least 50 blocks across. Just the giant shadow underneath your boat. That would be absolutely horrifying. Like, it's one thing to see, like, the most terrifying thing you see in the ocean in Minecraft is these bloody monuments, and you just go right over them. This fish talk has got you craving fish and chips. Oh my gosh. The first time I saw fish and chips on the menu, I legit thought it was chips. Admittedly, I was 6, so I was kind of dumb. Still am kind of dumb, but I was dumber then. And I legit thought it was chips, and I was so sad when it was fries. And I'm just like, what on earth is this? I was so sad, but then the fish was tasty anyway, so I was happy anyways. And I was 6, so I really was not focused on it for too long. Oh well. Grew up from 1 brain cell to 2 brain cell pog. Exactly, chat. We tripled our brain count amount. We tripled our brain count. Yes, we got the big brains here. We got the big brains here, chat. We got the big brains. We got the brains. Which, ironically, I do French and math. So, not only am I dumb at number, I dumb at number in different language too. It's great! Says triple when it's double, really yeah, it's the 2 brain cells at work. It's the 2 brain cells at work, chat. It's good brain cell moment. You do French. I do what? No, I do math and French, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I do math and French. I don't do French and math. Wait, I do French and math, but I do math and French. Wait. No. Yeah, technically I kind of do a little bit of French and math. Because you learn new French words pertaining to math. Ayo, yeah, I do math and French. Which is not great, because I don't know French, and then I don't know math. So then the 2 of them combine, and then I don't know French plus math. I don't know either, which is not great, but you know what, it's fine. Used to do all your Chinese homework during math. Yeah, that's actually not what I meant. I meant that we learned a little bit of French and math. Oh my god, I remember my old French teacher refused to let a kid go to the bathroom until they used the right bathroom sentence. Because they said it, but they said it wrong because they said bathroom in a, like, masculine. They call bathroom they call, like, I think it was like toilet, le toilette. Yeah. And I am in high school, mind you. So this kid is 16. This kid is 2 years away from being a legal adult. Technically a legal adult in some countries, I'm sure. And this lady refuses to let him go to the bathroom until he changes from le toilette to la toilette. You fell in a hole. Live in the hole. Also, I am just getting attacked. Why are you here? How are you here? How on earth did you spawn in here? Without wings? Why don't you have wings on? Why don't you have wings on? These nerf. Very mature, Mr. Movie. Yeah, numbers are not fun. Okay, well, I actually don't have any spare wings. Where are you, admin? Oh, that's not great. Hey, admin, don't you have a water? Oh, you're back. Never mind, you're fine. Hey, I need to actually go mend my wings. My wings are so broken. I'm gonna go mend them. Admin, how is your elytra doing? How is your elytra doing? Because I can take your elytra and go mend it, and you can just use a water bucket. Okay, never mind then. Whee! That did not work. Yeah, anyway, so, that teacher's no longer at my school anymore this year. For completely unrelated reasons. Completely unrelated reasons, but yeah, no one really liked her. Wasn't exactly the bestest of teachers, but you know what, oh well. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some. All those great things. Laserfish! Yeah, they're terrifying, laserfish. They're terrifying. You should see the death message, though. In fact, if the admin dies, we'll get to see it. Hopefully the admin will die. Everybody cross your fingers that the admin dies. That came out wrong. Everybody cross your fingers that we get to see the death message. Admin, no hate, no hate, no hate, no hate, admin. There was a teacher at your school who got arrested for being a... Whoa! Yo! It was crazy. Yeah, that is incredibly crazy. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Ironically, I think that a teacher at my old middle school got suspended for very similar reasons. It was on the news. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one that I've heard about was not on the news. I went to the completely wrong place. I don't know why I came to my house. I don't need my house. I need to go to the gold farm. Oh, well, it'll be a-okay. It'll be a-okay. Ah, I remember my math teacher from middle school. They were fun. Grab more rockets. I'm in the nether now! Fine, we'll go get more rockets. We'll go get more rockets! Do this, do that, do this, do that. Blah, 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 blah. Never mind. No, I'm already... Why did you say that once I'm already in the overworld? I'm already in the overworld! Admin! Dude's name was Dr. Oh, no! Oh my gosh, that's insane. That is actually insane. That is actually insane. Okay, I've got why do I have so many dry sponges? Oh, I already dried them. Fun. What was it? Stream lag. Shush, admin. You just shush, admin. Okay, I left rockets inside of this chest here. Yes, I did! It was like a half guess, half knowing. A little bit more than half of a guess, though. A little bit more than half. It was not great. Okay. Let's go off to the gold farm. We're gonna mend up our elytra and some of our tools. Oh my elytra is just like, it's like on its like last threads. Would they be feathers? Speaking of which, why on earth are elytras in the end? Like, I understand that they're an end game item, so it makes sense that they're in the end, but what on earth are they made out of? Like, if they're made out of phantoms, because you need to mend them with phantom membranes. Yeah, they're made out of membranes. So why aren't phantoms in the nether? Or Ent, blah. Why aren't they there? There was also 2 kids who had to move out to another school because they did blackface for Halloween, so that is on the state news. Yo, your school is nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. That's completely insane, Moofy. That's not great, Moofy. That's not great. That's really, really not great. Stab. Anyway, so now that they're stabbed in the toe. Yeah, that's not great, Mr. Movie. You had a oh my, oh yeah, that was fun. That you made him prime minute. Yeah, yeah. Times are fun. Yep. Yeah. Why is it that serious topics always come up in my very not serious Minecraft streams? How did we get into politics? How did that happen? Politicians are just great liars. Hey! I had a line in a play once where I got to say, everything's a lie if you think about it. Especially, everything's a lie if you think about it. And it was great. It was great. Because the character was a pile of psychotic bones whose entire goal was to try to steal the skin of another actor. I got cast in it by my other classmates in my drama class. They thought I'd be a great fit for it. I was the Bones! Exactly, yeah. My character name was literally just The Bones. And I got to say the lovely little line. Isn't it funny how soft you are? Isn't it nice to feel your blood pulsing through your body? Tell me, do you enjoy having flesh? I would gladly relieve you of your skin. The word skin was written with at least 17 N's. Like, it legit took up like half of the line. It was insane. There were so many N's. But yeah, I'm not sure what to be more concerned about. The fact that one of my classmates wrote that play, or the fact that my classmates thought I would be a good fit for that character! Yeah, skin. Yeah, it was a great play. It was a great play. It was a very interesting play. Okay, look at that. Admin's made a turn. Very interesting. Why do I have so few sponges? Oh yes, because I have like half of them down here. Fun. Yeah, it was a very interesting play. Because when we actually went to perform it, 2 of the actors forgot all of their lines. So we kind of just had to improvise the entire play, which wasn't very great. Yeah, it was not great. It was not, and the journalism class was there too, because the journalism teacher was like, this is a great opportunity to review like performances. So they decided to review our performances. So the journalism class was there, and it's so terrible. It's so terrible. So I'm just improvising lines as a psychotic pile of bones. It was not great. It was not great. It was not great. And I was wearing this like insane mask as well. And so I'm like sweating. I'm sweating so bad, and it's a paper mache mask. So it is like bending to my face. Like by the time that I was done performance, the paper mache had gotten so moist from my panicked sweat that it had the mask had like formed to my face. Like, it was so horrible. It was so horrible. Oh my gosh, I think that play took like 10 years off of my life from the stress. It's just so stressful. I think that my poor director had like gray hairs by the end of it. For your cinema studies project, you had to act out a skit with a group of random kids, and it was graded by kids acting in the school play. Oh no! They gave your acting a B-. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Oh my gosh, I am slightly terrified. In the school play that I'm in, the other actors have been making mention of something called a special warm-up. That apparently you get cursed if you talk about what it actually is. So no one will talk about what it actually is. So I don't know what it is, so I don't need to worry about getting cursed, chat. Don't worry. I'm not gonna spill too much about it. But apparently it's only done on the first show of the year for good luck. And I am so concerned! I am so concerned! They keep mentioning random things like goat's blood and asking if they need to bring a deer skull like last year. I am so concerned, chat, that I've accidentally joined the cult! But it's fine, it's fine. Like, just today, inside the group chat. Yeah, I'm so concerned! But yeah, so it's fine though, it'll be okay, cause today, out of a joke, I asked, should I make sure that my life insurance is all set up? And they all laughed at it. They like reacted like a laughing emoji. It's like, haha, it's so funny, it's so funny, it's so funny. But nobody actually answered! Nobody actually answered! You smear goat's blood on the door so the ghosts know not to get you. I don't know. I think that they might just be saying random things to freak out the new kids. Anyways, good to have life insurance set up. Yeah, life insurance equaled pretty pog. I mean, I will never be around to enjoy my life insurance, no matter which way I go. But other people... Wait. Oh, do I have life? I think I have life insurance. Yeah, I have life insurance, I think. I don't know what my parents would do with my life insurance, though, if I died. Like, what would they even do? Would they just, like, throw a party? Just throw, like, a death party? I'm gonna have to buy life insurance before you go skydive? Yeah, when you go skydive. Yeah, good plans, good plans. You can borrow against some Why would you borrow? I feel like borrowing against life insurance sounds like an incredibly sketchy deal. Like, borrowing against life insurance sounds legit like making a deal with, like, the Grim Reaper. Like, I'm sure it's not that bad, but it's borrowing against life insurance just sounds like the plot of a horror movie or something. There are usually exclusions against things like yeah, high-risk activities, I would guess, would be kind of like you kind of did this to yourself, mate. This is not our problem that you died. But yeah, now, this is actually like a question that I wonder now. What would my parents do with my life insurance if I died? I mean, admin, you have kids. Do they have life insurance? If they do, what would you do if one of your kids, what would you do? Buy a coffin and, oh, that actually is a very, very nice, that is actually a very, very nice response. I was thinking like balloons, but I mean, I don't really have any kids that have life insurance, so I'm kind of just chilling. Admin is mature. Yeah, unlike us. Yeah, admin is mature. I mean, it makes sense that they have kids and I don't. I don't think I'm nearly mature enough to ever have kids. Trying to come up with thousands during a crisis like that equals not cool. Up with thousands during it's like that. Well, not cool. Come up with thousands? Huh? Thousands of dollars. Oh, I finally get it! Because they come to, like, fine for whatever. For covenants. Yeah. I just got it! I was so confused by come up with money. I was so confused, like, are you, like, printing it? I was so confused. I'm like, admin, did you just accidentally admit to, like, printing money? I can't, I cannot remember the word for that. Still don't get it, you have one brain cell. It's okay. It's okay. It took me a long time. Come up with is another way of saying to, like, find. To, like, make. To get. I totally thought that the admin was just accidentally alluding to their secret business, like printing money. Which I cannot come up with the proper word for making your own money. I cannot come up with a proper word for that. There's actually like a special word for that I originally once knew. So I don't know this mythical word that I'm talking about. But I do know the word juxtaposition. I know that word. Counterfeit! There we go. Yeah, counterfeit. Yeah. Yeah, I know the word juxtaposition, but I didn't know the word counterfeit. I love school. Actually, it makes sense that I would not know the word counterfeit. I mean, if I don't know the word for it, then how am I supposed to do it? Never mind. I commend you, school. You're warding off my life of crime. Good job. That takes a good amount of effort to ward off my life of crime. Yes, what? What's up, admin? I'm gonna drain this. What does juxtaposition have to do with counterfeit? Absolutely nothing. Ignorance is exactly, it's never a valid excuse. It's never a valid excuse. However, me not knowing what it is means that I'm not gonna do it, because if I'm too dumb, oh, I'm gonna attack by drowns. If I'm too dumb to know the word counterfeit, how on earth am I supposed to get away with it? Exactly. Wise words by admin. Yeah, admin got the big word. Admin got the big words. Admin got the big words. They know the word counterfeit. That means that they're probably smart enough to do counterfeit. We should all be worried, chat. We should all be incredibly worried about the admin and their counterfeit. They probably commit counterfeit. Don't you, admin? Don't you, admin? Yeah, silence. The silence speaks volumes, chat. The silence speaks volumes. Ignore the fact that there's a stream delay. It's fine. It's completely no comment. No comment. Exactly, chat. The silence speaks volumes. The admin commits counterfeit. There is no fifth and what's a fifth got to do with anything? Because I don't have a fifth brain cell, if that's what you're referring to. I only have 2, and I think that one of them died yesterday. So, a Fifth Amendment. Oh! Oh, someone, Fifth Amendment, yeah, why? You can choose to stay silent. What does the Fifth Amendment have to do with that? You have the right to remain silent in Canada. Does that mean you don't have the right to remain silent in America? Because that's what I did learn in social studies. I did learn that you have the right to remain silent. Wait a moment, I think that school might be encouraging my life of crime. You do? Then what's up with the Fifth Amendment? Why are we talking about the Fifth Amendment? Miranda? What's a Miranda right? I don't have enough brain cells for this, admin! I don't... IDK, he said something about Canada, I don't know. You have the right to remain silent. What does that have to... Yeah, I know I have the right to remain... Of course, the Miranda rights are... You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. Yeah, those are Miranda rights. Yeah. We have those. We have those. Miranda rights are also a US thing, but we also have it. We also have that right, admin. We also have that right. Do I actually know something the admin doesn't? Ours are different. No, that is exactly what ours are, unless my social studies teacher is an absolute nincompoop, which actually they might be. So, never mind. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Hi. That's lovely. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm currently questioning all of my learnings in grade 9. Like, everything that I learned, I'm currently questioning, which admittedly I questioned before. I mean, that was a fun teacher. They were incredibly insistent that pencil is for first copies and pen is for second copies, so they refused to accept anything that was not written in pen or typed up. It's because they wanted to try to get final copies only, so everybody just wrote everything in pen first try. I think that he single-handedly caused the whiteout company to not go out of business. Like, I think that he must be a paid actor by them. He must have been a paid actor from my social studies teacher. Insane. You can't believe a person with 2 brain cells is trying to question a man with millions. Yeah. The admin probably has billions of brain cells if we're talking about it. I mean, billion is such a big number. I don't think that my brain cells can even comprehend how big it is. All I can think about is the admin's brain cells, because they definitely have billions. I've got 2. And they kind of like float around. They just kind of like float around like a little bit later. They just like clonk around. And as for how on earth my organs still function with only 2 brain cells to support them, you see, I just have like magical like pookity cells that just live inside of my organs, and they're the ones that tell my organs to function. I don't need brain cells. Oh god, there's a dolphin! Please don't fall in here, thank you. There was a tail there sticking through the wall, but you know what, it's a-okay. He has billions, and we have a combined amount of 4. Yeah! 4 brain cells! 2 plus 2 equals fish! Oh my gosh, that legit was almost a reality that one day in physics. Like, I am scarred from that day in physics when I looked up and there was an honest-to-God fish on the board. Like, I am scarred. We're out of sand. No! We're out of sand? How can that be? How did we run out of sand? Well, I guess, is there a wall that we can take down? Is there a wall we can take down, admin? Or would you like to help me drain? How did we run out of sand? I thought we had so much sand. I guess we can also use gravel, too. We can use gravel. And gravel also works. Okay, let's see. Yeah, but yeah, I am scarred from that day that I looked up and there was a fish in the middle of the equation. I'm just scarred. I'm so scarred. Which also sucks because the proportional sign also looks like a fish. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing great in physics, chat. I would just like to say that. I'm doing great in physics. Got the big brains in physics. Yep. That's me, Pukati Big Brain in physics. I'm gonna get a Nobel Prize in physics, guys. Just watch. Just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Okay, ignore the fact that I just used like 3 rockets to escape from the water. We're just gonna ignore that. Physics is great. You love no. Oh, I hate physics. What I am glad about though is that there's only like a few weeks left of semester. Like there's legit less than 20 days left of my semester, and then I don't need to worry about physics until next year. And it'll be great. It'll be so great. Oh god, I have a physics final in a few weeks! Oh, I have a final. And I have a French final. Oh, that's not good. Take physics. See, in where I live, it's split into 3 years. You learn a little bit of physics in Science 10, and then you learn a bit then you have in Science 10, the semester is split between all 3 sciences plus environmental sciences. And then you can choose what sciences you want to take next. If you take Physics 20, it's a whole semester of physics topics. And then if you take Physics 30, it's even more physics topics. However, the reason we split it between all these is because we learn a lot about physics. Like the Canadian physics curriculum, I believe, just the regular curriculum, not even the AP curriculum, covers topics that usually aren't seen in some American universities. Or until some American universities. And then if you go into AP, you'll learn like a heckin' ton of university topics, and this is all drained. That's insane. I forgot how insane the admin is. But yeah, it depends what program you go into. There are, oh my gosh. I go to a smart person school, and I'm so confused about it. Because I go to it because I'm in the French programs, and it's my designated French immersion school. But it's actually like a smart people school. Like, our sports teams suck, and we have, like, all of the AP programs. It's actually insane. In your school, it was a science per grade. Freshman was bio, sophomore chem, and then junior is physics, then senior is AP variance. Yeah, no, when we get to high school, we only have 3 years of high school, and you get to choose everything that you want. However, if you want to take all 3 sciences, if you take French, then you need to take some online, or take no options. You can also do that. Depends. That just sounds like college. It kind of is. It kind of is. And then in order to get into college, you need to have certain classes. So you actually kind of need to know what you're doing by grade 11. Grade 10 is usually almost always identical depending on students. So you're usually good to not know what you want to do until grade 11. But then you kind of need to know. Well, that's all college. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, though. It's insane, though. It's sometimes insane. Because I take French immersion, but I'm also taking all 3 sciences. Because my parents believe that learning about the world is good. Understanding the way the world works. I mean, I know how the world works, Mom and Dad. The world is square and it's made out of blocks, guys. So I had to take, like, what is French immersion? It just means that you learn your usual subjects in French. So it's like when you're inside of the grades before grade 10, so like grades kindergarten to grade 9, you learn all of your classes except for English and say you're fluent in French. I would not say I'm fluent in French because see, I did a thing called late immersion where I actually only started in grade 7. So I only started learning French in grade 7, so I've only actually got about 4 years in French. So, like, I can communicate in French, but I am not fluent in French. I would not say that. Oh, like, my French level is about on par with maybe a grade 2 or 3, I would probably say. Like, I do not speak the good French. I do not speak the good French. I could communicate, but it would not be pretty. It would not be pretty. And how do you understand your classes? Well, you see, here's the trick. I don't. No, I do. It's, because the teachers are... See, that's the thing. I can understand French. If you speak to me in French, I will understand it as long as you're not speaking at crazy, crazy fast. My grammar, though. My grammar, absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I think that I actually technically failed the grammar part of my last French essay I wrote. Which, technically, more than half the class did as well, so I'm not behind there. It's just that we're all dumb. We're all dumb together, which is great. It's great. It's great. So yeah, French grammar? Bad. Bad. Being able to understand French? I can do that. I can do that A-okay. We're gonna ignore the fact that the last novel study I did, I thought it was about a hotel until page 16. It was about occupied France. We're going to ignore that. It's fine. It's fine, chat. I don't need French. I don't need French. Bro, you've been taking English your whole life and you failed every grammar test in 8th grade. No! No, Mr. Moofy, no! The grammar is a fun thing. Oh god, I just realized I have school tomorrow. Oh, not fun. You despise grammar. I despise grammar too. I despise grammar too. It's not great. It's not great. Anyways. So yeah, French immersion is fun because you learn everything inside of French except for your English class. Duh. And then you also have an extra French class. Calc is so much easier. I have actually not taken Calc yet because where I live, you have to take Math 30 and then you can take Calc. What? My mouse, there, now my mouse is working. We're good now. We're good now. Anyway, so you have to take Math 30 before you can take Calc, and you can't take Math 30 until you've taken Math 20. I have not taken Math 20 yet, but it's fine. I'll take it next semester. You have no idea what Math 30 is. Okay, so once again, what happens is, because we like to be confusing, there are 3 levels of most courses, 10, 20, 30. 10 is usually taken in grade 10 year, 20 is usually taken in grade 11 year, then 30 is usually taken in grade 12 year. Because everything is just split into the 3 so that you can learn lots and lots of stuff. Because we learn so much. It's insane. I don't like it. My brain's not big enough for it. So 30 is like pre-calc. Depends. Do you have to take 3 and 20 algebra 2? That depends. How many math classes are there? Because math, like calculus is completely optional where I am. It is completely optional. However, most universities require it for any sort of science program. Like, any sort of science program, you need to have calculus. And it's, like, so stupid. It's, like, it's legit just imaginary numbers. Like, why on earth doing Alberta High School needs grade 11 math? Yeah, in order to graduate, you need to have grade 11 math, but calculus is what's needed for most universities to get accepted. Uni admission needs grade 12, 30 level. So yeah, 30 level. Fun. You don't gotta take count. Your school, yeah, it's fun. Your school either. Yeah, it's fun. I have to take calculus, which is not gonna be great. But you know what? Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. It'll be okay. Supposedly, all the numbers are imaginary. So, theoretically, since the answers are also imaginary, if I just make up an answer, it'll be right anyways. It's fine, chat. It's fine. I know math. Also, the existence of imaginary numbers just proves that humans literally make their own problems then cry at them. You need to take it to become an engineer! Ooh, big plans, big plans, big plans, big plans. Yes, we got the engineer, we got the engineer, we got the engineer. Yeah. Yes, you got this, movie. Big brain, we believe in you. We believe in you. Believe, channel the big brain energy. You can pass calculus. You got this. You got this. Believe. That's already drained. It's this side I'm looking at. Hello. Oh, that's why I had so few. That's why I had so few sponges. Why I was missing so many. There we go. Oh, there's another one here. Fun. Dang right, you got this. You got this, Mr. Moofy. Believe! Believe! Yeah, I'm not excited for that. Although what is nice, though, is that I am taking Chemistry 30 over the summer, and I'm taking Biology 20 and 30 this year. So, all I need to do in my 30 year is Math 30, like Calculus, which is called Math 31 as well. It's funny. I have a new redemption. Oh god, you hated Chem? Yeah, Chem is great. Name a pufferfish in your name! I can do that, Mighty Off. What would you like to name the pufferfish, Mighty Off? What would you like to name the pufferfish? Okay, let's go get the pufferfish. I love naming pufferfish. It's like my favorite. It's like my favorite part of any stream is the naming of a pufferfish. Woo! English. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So I'm excited because I am doing so many sciences earlier on that in my grade 12 year, all I need to take is Math 30, Math 31, and Physics 30, and that's all of the math-based courses I need to take. That's it. That's actually all the sciences I'm taking that year too, which technically math counts as a science, which is really weird. Really weird. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine because that year that's all I need to do for big brain science classes and math classes. Everything else is language based or humanity based. Good plan. Yeah, good plan. But yeah, Mighty Hoff, what would you like to name the pufferfish? Wee. Portal. Wee. Portal. Okay, let's go grab a pufferfish. We gotta go get a pufferfish. We can grab a pufferfish. Oh ho ho. Ow. That was solid. Okay, ender chest, puffer. That's not my pufferfish chest, that is my egg chest. This is my pufferfish shulker box. I don't know why I just called it a chest. It's not a chest. There we go. Pufferfish! Ignore the sheer amount of pufferfish I had. This is a completely normal amount of pufferfish to have. Okay, Mighty Off, what would you like to name the pufferfish? Should I just name it the Mighty Hoff? Because I can do that too. You were thinking of taking Calc 2 at a community college over the summer and then take multivariable. Whoa! That's a lot of calcs. Name is Bob. Name it Bob. No. We got this. What are we gonna name it, Mighty Off? What are we gonna name it? It's like those TV shows. Just gotta be intimidating. Gotta be incredibly intimidating. What are we naming it? Haha. It'll be. Okay, let's go. Jack off. We got this. Wait a moment! Wait a moment! This is a PG-13 stream! I'm like dying. I'm dying! No! This is a PG-13 stream! Mighty Hoff! How about Seal? Okay, we can name it Seal. Yeah, let's do it. No, you just shush, Mr. Moofy! You just shush! Seal Hoff. I'm very concerned with seal huff. You shush! Jack! Fine. Fine. Huff! Very much say the huff! It's Jack Huff! The pufferfish. Pufferfish. It's Jack Huff! The pufferfish. Need to make sure that the H is very, very, very much there because we're a very, very PG-13 stream. Incredibly PG-13 stream. Hello there, zombie. Goodbye there, zombie. Incredibly PG-13. We got sand in here. I have 43 sand in my inventory. Yeah, would you like it, admin? I assume that you would like the sand. Next pufferfish named... You guys are just, like, pushing the boundaries of PG-13. I push the boundaries of PG-13 a lot, but... this is pushing it a little bit much! My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. What if there's children in the chat? Actually, no. This is a confirmation that there are children in the chat. This is a confirmation that there are children in the chat. Nah, you don't think so? It's fine. It's fine. Grr. I love that just like the random lava. The amount of times I've accidentally flown through that thing is exactly, I think, maybe once. Which isn't a lot, but considering it's a giant glowing pillar that is incredibly easy to dodge, it's a bit too many times for my liking. Just a bit too many. Okay, let's go and give the 43 sand that isn't even enough to complete one pillar to the admin. It's an incredibly helpful amount of sand, admin. Down here in New Jersey? Babies cursing out the womb? New Jersey? Yeah, I think that NJ, that's New Jersey. Yeah. Fun. Gotta love cursing straight out the womb. Like, don't get me wrong, I am a normal teenager, I swear. Just not on stream! We're a PG-13 stream! PG-13! PG-13! Also, no, I can't say it. We're fine. Okay. Just sponging and sponging and sponging and sponging and sponging and sponging and sponging. How close am I getting to the bottom? Is that still dry? No, it's wet. Oh, we're so close. Admin appreciates the PG-13. Yeah, imagine having kids. What a schmuck. Anything he likes you like because you stan him. Why is it that the admin has more stans than I do when I'm the streamer? I'm more than slightly concerned, but also okay. Okay, alright. Right. I can stand by this. Admin, you have more stans than I do. You have more stands than I do, admin. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel, admin? This is like an interview with the admin moment. How do you feel, admin? How does this make you feel? What do you say to what are you saying to your fans? Like the girls in your class always says slay. What's a stan? Oh, my sweet innocent child. Oh, sweet innocent child. You don't know what a stan is? Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Look it up on Urban Dictionary. Oh god. No! 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 What wall? Oh god! Oh, it's actually not too bad. Oh, it's not too bad. Yeah, we're fine. Let's probably light this thing up. Probably do that. Oh, what do you know? I have torches right here. Let's do that real quick. I have torches inside my inventory. Who would have known? Who would have known? That's insane. How long have these been there? How long have these been there? It means that heart. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Fans are also someone like for you or me. I find this hilarious. I find this absolutely hilarious. Admin, you have more stands than I do, Admin. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Admin, 100%. 100% admin. I've done it again. I've made probably 3 out of the 5 people watching yawn. Let's go. Let's go. Could you imagine not yawning? I mean, what a... Like, could you imagine, like, someone yawning and, like, someone else not yawning? Like, what do you even do in that situation? Like, do you just, like, stare at them because they didn't yawn? Or do you just, like, move on? It's like, why wouldn't they yawn? If someone yawns, they have to yawn, and oh my gosh, I really want to yawn just saying this. Why did I start this conversation? Like, why did I start this conversation? I'm just, like, freaking, like, yawning all the time now. What have I done? No! What have I done? You stare into their eyes and hope they contemplate their life. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's a completely 100% reasonable thing to do. Yep, that sounds reasonable. Yep, you're reasonable. Certainly not very, very slowly backing away right now. Certainly would not be doing that. Would you be? No! Mighty half! Mighty half! Mighty half! We're PG-13! We're talking about water. For any youngsters in the chat, we are Mighty Hoff is talking about water. See, because you should always drink your water, chat. You should always drink your water, because water is good for you. It makes you grow up into a strong, healthy human being, and makes it so you don't get sick. That's why Mighty Hoff stands water. Because they like water. Yep. We're very, very PG-13 here, chat. Very, very PG-13. Hey! Yep! Because admin's great with water! Yep! Admin freaking runs Daisani or Aquafina. Yeah, that's who the admin secretly is, like the CEO. Your language is Mighty off! My PG-13 has become a joke at this point. Kind of, hi, admin. You should be worried. I think that you got because so admin has the stands. I have the street. Can you have? Oh yeah, I forgot that I grabbed rockets for you like all that time ago. I completely forgot about that. No, no, they have one. Yo, admin, that's insane. Imagine only having 18 rockets. Or 1 rocket. Dumb. Big brains. Imagine only having 1 rocket. What a schmuck. What a schmuck. It's fine. Any children in here see it's fine. It's pretty much the definition of it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, children. It's pretty much the definition of PG. Yep. Very, very PG-13. Yep. 100. There's definitely no innuendos happening. No. Admin, how did you come up with your name? That actually is a good question. Admin, how did you get your name, OG Starfighter? How did you get that? There's a guardian here. Can we just murder it? Okay, let's just commit a small amount of murder, chat. It's fine. Mid-80s movie called The Last Starfighter. How very creative. How very creative, admin. Ooh, yeah, admin, you have a bigger fan base than I do. Which is impressive, considering you don't use either YouTube, considering you don't make content on YouTube or Twitch. I don't think you make content anywhere. Do you? This is when I secret. Oh wait, no. We're PG-13. 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 And admin, yeah, no. This is when I learned that secretly the admin has a TikTok account and is secretly TikTok famous. Admin stands unite. When games started taking names, you got shortened to Starfighter? Wait, what do you mean it got shortened then? Did you used to have names that were legit, like the last Starfighter? That's so long. But some pleb had it on Twitch, so you're OG Starfighter? Imagine having someone already have your name on Twitch. Imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, technically on, like, I think that Twitch is actually the only one where Pukati was not taken. On all the other accounts, oh, YouTube's also fine because you can duplicate names. But on all my other social accounts, I have to be Spookity because Pukati is always taken. It's such a random name. Who on earth else would come up with it? Like, who on earth else thought, you know what's a great name? Pukati. Who else thought that? I have no clue, and I'm scared to meet them, because if they're anything like what I am like, they would probably be terrified. I'd be terrified. Where did I get it from? See, your name is so original, it's never taken. That is awesome. That is great. Good for you, movie. Good for you. Okay, so see, over COVID, because we couldn't visit each other, my family just played Among Us for Christmas one year. And my aunt had the name Chukity, because it's some sound that some weird alien makes and they found it funny. So they made the name Chukity. And, oh my god, my dad found it so annoying. He's all like, oh my, what on earth is this name? It's so dumb. It's legit just Chukity. It sounds so dumb. So, several months, it was several months later, when I first was like, you know what, I'm gonna start streaming Minecraft. That sounds fun. And I'm like, what should my name be? And I had like a little mini flashback to Chukity, and I'm like, you know what would be great? Let's do that. But Chukity isn't very original, because it's just someone else's name. It's very, very popular. So then I fiddled around with other letters, and decided that Pukati sounded the best to me. I saw that Pukati sounded great. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna name it Pukati. So all of this, the whole Pukati thing happened, the whole name happened because the original thing that started the name annoyed my dad, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was so funny how much offense they took to the name Chukati. Like, it's a name. It's a name, my dude. So I named myself Spookity. Spookity Pookity? Yeah. Spookity Pookity works out so great. It works out so great. Like, I am so glad I did Pookity rather than, like, Tookity or something random. Because Spookity Pookity works out amazing. It just works out so great. But however, we are now at the hour and a half and 2 minutes point. So I'd like to thank you all for watching today's stream. I hope you guys all have a great day, night, tookity pookity. That would be me if I were a took, but I am a Canadian. I don't get cold. I don't need a toque. See you all right then. Well, I'm gonna send you guys all over to. Oh, who are we gonna send you all over to today? Let's send you guys all over to Sanity. Once again, hope you guys all have a great day, night, 3 a.m. panic attack, whatever this is for you. Hope you guys have a good one, and I hope to see you all in my next stream. Ciao! Well, hope to see you all in the future. Have a lovely whatever this is for you. I hope you guys all have fun over at Sanity. Ciao!